Ladies and gentlemen, it is I, your professional demon slayer, your steward of Gondor, your genius billionaire playboy basic YouTuber philanthropist, SuperCliff. And if you like what you see/hear, then please hit that like and subscribe button, for it truly helps out the cause and the spreading of this channel's symbol, that being truth and justice. Dark Knight's Death Metal issue number 3 is written by the glorious Scott Snyder and drawn by the Italian stallion Greg Capullo. And this issue begins on New Apokolips, and rather Darkseid being the planet's ruler, it's undergone new management and is now being ruled by the evil Dark Knights. Here, you got yourself Batrocidus, Nightglider, and a Brainiac Dark Knight version, whom are investigating the wreckage of the Trinity robotic spaceship that our heroes used as a means of transportation at the end of the previous issue. The Dark Knights come across a zombie version of Jonah Hex, but Hex is nothing more but a deadly distraction as he blows himself up along with everything and everyone within the area, while Wonder Woman, Batman, Swamp Thing, and Harley Quinn are heading towards the location to where they are currently holding Superman. Now, while our group of heroes sneak past a horde of countless Terror Robins, whom are all distracted from the explosion caused by Jonah Hex, Swamp Thing suddenly feels a disturbance in the Force, aka the Life Force, for our plant hero senses a force back on Earth. Something terrible that is awakened. Batman informs everyone that whatever form the Batman Who Laughs has taken is now alive and active. Elsewhere within Superman's prison, a prison which was forcibly built by master escape artist and new god Mr. Miracle, Clark is slowly being tortured and killed by the installations around the prison. For you see, Darkfather, an amalgamation of both Darkseid and Batman, forced Mr. Miracle to install various shades of kryptonite brought from the dark multiverse and fuse them into glass paneling to project beams, thereby killing Superman's Kryptonian cells. And it seems that Darkfather is doing this in order to gain information about the anti-life equation. But luckily, our heroes arrive just in the nick of time, and as Para-Robins and heroes battle against one another, Batman steps off to the side and tries to release Clark from his restraints. Unfortunately, Mr. Miracle shouts out to Batman, telling him that the prison machine has already killed too many Kryptonian cells. Therefore, if Clark's feet come off the pedals, the prison's glass will blast Superman with anti-life, causing the dead cells to mutate and basically change Superman into a Darkseid. However, before Batman can solve the situation, Darkfather showcases his ultimate power play, for you see, Darkfather has constructed himself a better version of the gun that the original Darkseid used to send Batman back in time during the previous crisis. For Darkfather tuned Batman's life force into the gun. Therefore, the effect will be erasing Batman's presence in history all throughout, whilst allowing the Dark Knights to become uninfected from the gun's effect. And boom, Batman is shot by Darkfather's gun. But don't worry about that, because Batman came prepared for such a scenario, because he installed within his suit a bat blocker. What's that? Don't worry about it, because plot. And on top of that, Superman is able to escape his restraints because of Batman's Black Lantern ring. For the ring's power is being able to control the dead, and basically Batman controlled Superman's dead cells to essentially not die. And it's with that where we see Superman punching Darkfather with all his might, sending the villain up, and away. Elsewhere, beneath the crypt of heroes, we pick up with the Flashes and the members of the JSA, whom are suddenly visited by the sadistic Robin King, who introduces himself as such. Barry sarcastically comments, telling the evil Robin that he's got himself a nice getup. Now, if you thought characters such as Joffrey Baratheon were insane, check it, because here the Robin King reveals to Barry that in one of his belt compartments contains a flash ring. But not only that, the Robin King stuffed Barry's mother's rotting corpse into the flash ring, and when the ring activates, her arms fling out as though she's trying to hug you. Yeah? WTF? But suddenly, another portal begins to open, which means that the Batman Who Laughs is en route. Knowing that the evil Batman is after Wally, Dr. Fate opens a portal, and the three Flashes do what speedsters do best. They run. Back on New Apokolips, Superman frees the imprisoned heroes of the DC Universe, and it's here where Wonder Woman lays down the battle plan. She informs everyone that Perpetua draws energy from the Crisis Worlds in the Dark Multiverse. And so what the heroes need to do is to redirect similar energy into Wally West in order to recreate the multiverse as it should be. After Wonder Woman assigns various teams to accomplish their respected assignments, setting up the various tie-ins for this event, she then tells everyone that her team will infiltrate Castle Bat, and from there, redirect the crisis energy into Wally. And check this, though we all initially thought that Superman was the reason as to why the heroes broke into New Apokolips, well, it turns out that wasn't the case. For Jarro, a mini good version of Starro from Snyder's run of Justice League, is in truth the hero's ultimate weapon. Since Jarro is the most powerful psychic being in the universe, his powers will be able to block the Dark Knights and the Batman Who Laughs from detecting Wonder Woman and her team sneaking into Castle Bat. And oh, look at that, it's Jonah Hex. Now, while everything is underway by both sides, it turns out that there's a third party involved. Remember how we've been seeing from time to time Lobo searching for various boxes for someone unknown? Well, it turns out that that person has been none other than Lex Luthor. For Lex Luthor has hired Lobo to locate boxes containing death metal, which the villain plans on using to change the story of the universe once and for all. Dark Knight's Death Metal issue number 3 was a great issue for this insanely comical event. This issue does a great job with setting up the entire layout of this event, while showcasing the event's various tie-ins and to what they entail. I'm a huge fan in the way this book evolves the Department of Creativity. The Mr. Miracle Inescapable Prison built for Superman was fucking awesome. It's concepts like that where you just don't see in comics anymore. And so having the pleasure of seeing a creation such as that was fantastic. I'm interested in seeing Lex Luthor's plan evolve, and I'm also curious as to what he plans on doing with the boxes of death metal, which also was a great callback to the miniseries No Justice, where all this time we have been wondering as to what was given to Green Arrow back during that story. Dark Knight's Death Metal issue number 3 gets a 9 out of 10. Giggity goo.